Well, you can breathe easy tonight, Australia. The military threat that has been frightening us for a decade or more is not going to happen. Here's Paul Keating at the National Press Club yesterday explaining this wonderful news.
China does not threaten the United States. Nobody can threaten the United States. It's got 10,000 kilometres of sea between the Chinese coast and California. It's got the Atlantic Ocean on the other side. It has a massive country with in space, land mass and friends in Canada on the north and Mexico on the south, and the greatest armaments in all history. So there's no way the Chinese would ever think of attacking the United States and have never thought to attack the United States. So here we're in this position. The Chinese cannot attack the United States and have never thought so, and cannot attack Australia and have never thought so. Because if they try to attack Australia, we'd simply sink the armada of the combat ships, of the troop ships coming.
Well, never mind that China lied about the creation of the coronavirus in 2019, facilitated the virus's spread to Europe and released fake videos of people dropping dead from it in Chinese streets, which caused panic around the world, leading to lockdowns and economic and social stagnation. But hey, what's a global pandemic or two between friends, eh? And as Mr. Keating says, the United States can rely on Mexico on its southern border remaining an ally. Surely that alliance can survive whatever ill will is caused by Mexican cartels shipping tons of Chinese-made fentanyl over the US southern border. Never mind that fentanyl is killing more than 60,000 Americans a year, most of them young men of fighting age. Because the Mexican cartels are more than happy to replace those young Americans with illegal migrants of their own. And these blokes are from gangs that don't back down in a fight. Although whether they would enlist in their adopted home's defence forces, I'm not sure. Keating saved the most vitriol in his speech yesterday for Matthew Knott from the Nine newspapers, who recently co-authored a series of investigations warning that Australia indeed needed to prepare for imminent war with China. Knott asked Keating how he felt about China's treatment of Uyghurs. This is part of his reply.
I'm not to defend China about the Uyghurs. I mean, there's disputes about what the nature of the Chinese affront to the Uyghurs are. There's a dispute about that. But one thing we can't be sure of, what if the Chinese said, but look, what about deaths in custody of Aboriginal people in your prison system? You know, wouldn't that be a valid point for them?
Well, China has rounded up about 1 million Uyghurs since 2017. Those who haven't been rounded up are subjected to frightening levels of surveillance. Those who have been rounded up live in concentration camps. The lucky ones make the solar panels for the rooftops of virtue signalling government subsidised Australian consumers. The unlucky ones are tortured, raped or die while having their organs harvested. Yet that is somehow equivalent to a couple of dozen tragic deaths in our independent justice system.